Now we're going through the girls' clothes and sorting those out, finding a few things to get rid of. The boys are working on their Wii. They're making new people. Who did you make? Let's see who they made. There's Peter.
And did you see what he did? He was a show-off. So now
which one's Lydia?
There is gotta get color. There is Lydia. Lydia, doesn't that look like her?
Yeah, it does a little bit. Okay, where's me?
You are, let's see. Right there. Bald guy.
There's me. Oh, there's... Oh, I'm trying to hold the camera steady.
Dad, do you like mine? Here's my guy.
There's John. Looks a little like John. That's Charity's new one right there?
My new one?
The pink one?
Right there.
Okay. It's a little after 6 o'clock. It's been a while since we've given you a report. We've had much improvement in the clothing department. We've gone through all the clothing in my room, and it's all taken care of. Janelle went through the boys' clothes, and now there's a little room to breathe in there. And they're all sorted out neatly. The girls still have a lot of clothes, but at least there's some space. Look at that. You can reach in and take one out without having to strain too much. And there's our pile of clothes that we're getting rid of. Somebody decided it would be a good idea to cut her own hair.
Not good, Mary. That was very naughty.
Mommy.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
Mommy. Mommy.
Did we find where it came from?
Well, she pointed to here. It's coming out. And she pointed to the top, and I'm guessing it's right. I see a bunch of short hairs right here. So.
No. Doesn't look too bad.
Thankfully, she has. Whoa!
There we go.
Some more.
I think every child does that at least once. There it is.
And more.
Yep, she cut that much and probably some more. Tell about your desperate straits.
Oh, so you guys ask what I do about meals with leftovers and things like that. Well, this is another day of no oregano. This is really a case of desperate straits. I had bought the ricotta cheese. Oh, I threw out the container. Anyways, I bought the ricotta cheese with hopes of making stuffed shells. I've been wanting to make stuffed shells for 4 days.
Huh.
I still haven't had time to make stuffed shells. Well, I've been pulling out all the stops on leftovers and quick food since Wednesday. So that's Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. And tonight it's like, what do I cook? I've been doing clothing all day. So I dug out the ricotta cheese, did some eggs, leftover hamburger for my pizza yesterday, a little bit of pepperoni. I'm cooking a box of ziti. And we are having baked ziti tonight. I don't know what else I'm going to serve with it, but we're going to have baked ziti. Maybe we'll do salad.
That'll work.
Baked salad and ziti.
And Mary's helping.
Mary just came out and started helping, and
we're having a whole lot of Italian spice in there.
but that's okay. It makes it taste good. Good. Yum yum.
More Italian spice. There's Mommy's baked ziti. That looks yummy.
I made it in 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
What? Oh, your baked
That's a
ziti?
good video.
Lydia's baked ziti is right there. We are celebrating our first check. It is 9 days into Snail's Pace Challenge, and I got my first check today, and Peter helped. So Peter's going to draw on the board here. Paint wainscot.
What is first down of what?
Daddy, you paint down there.
Okay, I'll paint the bottom half, you paint the top half.
Yay!
Here.
One down out of how many?
1 out of 52, and may it be the first of many.
I'm gonna help my brother pull out his tooth with a fish.
He likes it. He likes pulling out teeth.
Okay. Oh, that one?
Ow.
Squint. Come on.
It's almost there.
Hey, want me to put?
Okay.
Don't punch him.
Don't punch him.
Pull that blood. Yeah, that's really bleeding.
Go ahead and pull it out.
I will. Oh, it's almost out.
Now go. Now go, Pete.
Oh, it's almost out.
Got it.
Out. Yay!
Got it.
He got his tooth out. Oh, you're bleeding. Dr. Peter successfully pulled out John's tooth.
It's a little after 10 o'clock, and it was a rough day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Clothing is very challenging.
Yes. You know, you guys think that our videos portray everything going so well. I can tell you, today was not one of those days that was going all that well, particularly for me. You know, clothing is a great thing to have, but when we don't make a lot of money, I want to be very careful with what I keep, but also what I get rid of, because, you know, anything that fits Lydia right now is going to get passed down to Mary, and then it's going to get passed down to Grace. So I don't want to get rid of things that I think I'm going to be using for the other girls, because, you know, I might not have that money to purchase those items later on. So there's just a lot of pressure on using a lot of wisdom and what to keep and what to get rid of, and yes, still keep our sanity.
What sanity?
Well, today I don't think there was any sanity. But Art and I were talking, and I think we really decided that the issue with the clothing is not necessarily how much they have, but it's
A handful of nice stuff.
yeah, but the battle is more in the laundry department, and when the laundry gets done, it needs to get put together in sets and then put away, either hung in the closet or in the dresser, and that seems to be where the problem lies. Wouldn't you agree?
I think so. I can never find clothes for the kids in the morning because they're always all over the place. They might be in the wrong drawer, or they might be in the right drawer. And the right drawer is usually the last place you look, knowing it's not there. So
I think, you know, you guys have been most of you have been watching this long enough to know that it seems like I am always doing the kids' clothes, and it's tiring. It's almost that's more tiring than doing the laundry or cooking every day, and it's just one of those things. As a mom, it's very wearying to keep having to do the same task over and over, a task that really shouldn't need to be redone every time. And I think it just pointed out that we need to train the older kids a little bit better about being consistent, about putting the sets together and putting them in the right drawers, instead of just hurrying to quickly fold the clothes. And a lot of times it's not even folded, it's just kind of balled up. And then when mommy and daddy say, don't forget to put the clothes away, they just kind of shove it in whatever drawer they can where there's room. So I think we found some parenting, or lack thereof, skills, and we need to work on that. And we know our kids are not, they're not adults and they're not perfect, but it's something we do think that they need to learn how to do, because these are life skills. We don't want them to grow up to be teenagers and adults who just throw their clothes on the floor, and it's the classic college kid thing where you just have heaps of clothing and it never gets washed. And we don't want that. We want responsible kids. So, all that being said, it was a rough day.
when we got the boys' shirts taken care of, I brought the boys upstairs and I said, I'm going to train you how to put your shirts there the right way. So I showed them how you take the shirts and you make a space, and then you hang the shirt up, make sure it hangs down the right way, then you push them together, and that way they're always neat and they don't get wrinkled from sitting there all wrinkled up. So
yeah, we did a little bit of training on that, and hopefully, it'll pay off. But again, that falls on the parents of us being consistent enough to follow them, at least in the beginning, to make sure they keep doing it the right way. And trying to stay on top of 3-4 kids to consistently doing that, it really means the parents, we have to have our heads in the game all the time. And having your heads in the game is very tiring. Wouldn't you say?
yes, it is.
And it's from the time you get up,
The time they get up.
yeah, which is usually when we
Before
get
we get
up,
up.
until they go to bed. And here it is, 10:15, and some of them are still awake. Yes, they're in bed, but they're still awake. So, anyways, this is the not so rosy side of parenting.
the clothing.
But we definitely want to be very upfront with you guys, and so you guys know the hard times it can be with having a larger family. It's not like when you have 2 kids, you can always clean up after them and do all their clothes for them. You know, Art and I are only 2 people against 6 kids. You know, this is where training, for lack of a better word, comes in. Here's my list that I wanted to accomplish for the week. And on that list, there were, let's see, 12 items for the entire week. And out of that, I got 8 of them done. Now, if today had gone smoothly, I would have finished at least 2 more, maybe 3 more. And it's kind of sad looking at this list that the one thing that didn't get done was walking twice this week. That's really, really sad. Do you know how sad that is, Art?
That's sad, but it's not as sad as my list.
All right, so Art's got his list over there.
6 out of 16 for the week.
For being the first week of trying this out, it seemed to work pretty well. So leave in the comments and let me know what you guys use to keep yourself organized, because, you know, different times in your life requires different things. It worked pretty well for us last week, and I'm going to give it a go next week and see if it works just as well. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and like this, give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and we will see you for our next vlog. Good night.